Oh, did you not play it today?
I did.
Oh, what was the word?
This is the Bill Squire Show.
Oh, I guess it was.
Yesterday was Proxy. Fuck
That was
Proxy.
fucking stupid.
I got Proxy wrong.
I was so mad.
I post my defeats.
Do you?
Some people
I
don't
think
post their defeats.
I don't post any of them.
Oh, that's fine too.
I'm 7 games under.
I've lost twice.
Twice?
I'm 50.
I gotta
I'm
stop.
so bad at it. I'm not good at games like that. My brain doesn't think that.
But you have so much time. It's not even time. Like, you could come back to
I
it.
know, but I want to get it done.
But you want to
Wanna
get?
hear
That's what
shit?
fucked me over.
Yeah.
Because I was playing on the toilet one time, and I was like, "Well, I'm done shitting, so I just better throw some." And then
Words? Oh.
and then like I was not close.
How do you play?
I just throw a word out, and then
Just
I go,
random word?
Yeah, just random word. Do you have a strategy?
I do have a strategy.
I have a
What's your
strategy,
strategy?
too.
Should I share it?
Yeah, let's hear the strategies.
You have to choose a word with a lot of vowels in the first one. That way, because the vowels are important. There's less
That's-
vowels than consonants.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah.
I just go with the first 5-letter word that I can think of.
I
It's usually a 4-letter word with an S at the end.
I actually looked up an article. But,
Really?
yeah. They were like, the first word you should always put in is the word rote. ROATE is the
Oh, 'cause
first
it's
word you
got
should
all
put
the-
in.
yeah.
Yeah, because it has most of them.
Yeah.
But like, those are like the more used vowels and the more used
I'm going to
consonants.
stick with
Yeah.
just the first.
Just the random thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's working for you.
You're
You've
never
only
going to
lost
get it
2.
on the first shot if you
Yeah.
do it that way. But
I mean, maybe
I
it's a
want-
word with a lot of
I
vowels.
want the first. I want to get a 1.
Oh,
You
the
wanna get it
first
on the
guess.
first
for
guess?
Yeah,
this?
I want to get a 1. I
I
want to get a
will
perfect.
lose my shit if that
If I
ever
get a
happens.
1, I will drive to Aaron Seacrest, aka OK Pants' house, and I will slap him right in the fucking mouth.
why?
What if
Because
he also
we're
got
just
it right?
competitive about dumb stuff like that.
Oh,
and
he's
he's
just-
the one that got me into Wordle. So
Oh,
like,
it's great.
yeah.
I saw them
Yeah.
all on it, and I'm like, all right, I like words.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this.
All
Nobody
right.
plays me in word games anymore. Like
Tommy,
yes, yes.
Remember,
I
yes.
yeah.
You don't have to hold it like that.
I
You just
haven't
have
been doing it
You have to
like
do it
this
like
long
right
at
there,
all.
right, more like that, more like that. Because
Okay.
what happens is you keep it like creeps up to here, and it like you got to get it into this part of the microphone. Yeah.
That's
so
hard.
There we go.
yeah.
Got it.
So I just noticed because I noticed the level. And it's not like super noticeable, but sometimes if you're in the car, you can be a little quiet compared to me and AJ.
Okay.
And so
Little small
that's-
gal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be a little bit louder.
Yeah. Be loud.
I
Be
um,
loud.
I like your gray lipstick. Is it gray?
Yeah, it's like a grayish brown weird
Yeah.
color. Yeah. Thank you.
yeah, it's nice.
Thanks.
I like it.
Looks
was
like
a
you're a
last-minute
clay person
decision.
that came to life.
I don't like it
Oh.
anymore.
That's terrifying. That is a horror movie.
That's the most terrifying.
Or it could be a
thing
love
ever.
story like Mannequin. The clay lady comes to life. Why's it gotta be horror?
If Whoopsie could become a human lady, but she was like a really hot human lady, would you have sex with Whoopsie?
Do you answer that first?
He's just like,
But she's like an adult.
yeah.
Well, how old is
obviously.
she
Well, I mean,
right
yeah,
now?
how
No,
old
she's
is she?
this age.
That's like an 8-year-old.
14? Is it 7
No,
years
that's
for dogs? 9 years?
Yeah. Okay.
But
She's an
See,
adult.
she's 14.
She's an adult. She's an adult. We say Whoopsie becomes like a living live lady.
I'm her dad. I can't.
You can't do it.
I fucking.
He picks up her shit.
I pick up her shit. I fucking. She's my little girl. I can't have sex with her.
I'm talking hot.
I don't. I know, and that's the fucking. That listen.
Total smoke show.
I get it, but
He's had her
she's
since
my.
she was a baby puppy.
Yeah, she's
I
my-
know, but like when you
She's my
see her,
puppy.
when you see her like being really hot, you're not gonna see that adorable little puppy.
I'm gonna see it in the eyes
But you don't know that.
and the way she breathes heavily. Like that's the thing. We're gonna be fucking, and she's gonna start breathing heavy, and I'm like, "That's still fucking Whoopsie. I can't do that."
That's the Whoopsie I know. She hears. she hears.
I'm like, "Oh, that's my baby dog."
She hears the door.
Yeah.
She's just.
Listen, she's so in tune to the schedule that when I buzz you guys in, she knows that beep means you guys are coming over.
That's awesome.
So like she hears that beep and she's like, "We gotta go get them. They're gonna be in the hallway." She knows they're coming, so
That's
it's very
funny.
cute.
That's great.
And it's like she knows because like I'll get pizza delivered and stuff like that, and she doesn't have the same excitement. She knows it's like this day, either like because she kind of knows the routine of this day.
That's
So she
wild.
knows like when I go to work or when I go to the gym, like at the same, because my days are pretty laid out, and she knows, like if I'm home all day, like I got pizza Monday, got it delivered, she's like, nah, I don't. She's like, that's not the day.
This isn't that day.
She knows. I did read like that dogs can get that like on the almost like on the minute kind of thing. Like that's just sad. They're just yearning all day.
Yep, just.
So how often are you
thinking about me fucking my dog?
How often are you thinking she's a hot human?
This is the first time.
Okay,
I
like
ever
right
thought
now,
about it.
just popped in
just
your
right
head.
now it popped in my head.
All right,
I was just
Cover
like,
that
can you
thing.
stop?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm getting a red rocket. I'm
Can you stop thinking about
getting a
that?
big red
Would you
penis.
fuck Whoopsie?
If she was a human,
She's my dog. She becomes an adult woman, super hot.
it's like Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
but dogs.
probably.
And Bill.
You'd have sex with Whoopsie.
I'd probably,
You
yeah.
would fuck Whoopsie.
I'd see, like I don't think
I
I
mean,
might
she-
be able
what-
to do it with another dog. I couldn't do it with my dog.
Right. I mean, and
'Cause
to
like I
me,
said, like-
she's my friend's dog.
Yeah.
She's not my dog.
So you
Wait,
can do
would you
it.
fuck one of my kids?
Would I fuck one of your kids?
They're adults.
I've never seen your kids, but probably not because I know they're your kids.
The
Yeah,
Whoopsie's
the
like,
Whoopsies.
It's Whoopsie is not your kid. She's your dog. I mean, you love Whoopsie, I know.
I love my dog way more than I love my kids. They know that. They know that.
No, I wouldn't have sex with one of your kids.
All right, well, I'll let them down gently. This one is starting off on a wild.
I know it's getting crazy.
So much
wavelength.
fucking.
I know it's a
Yeah.
lot of sex. Sex. It's a lot of sex.
There are some people that came to your defense over some comments about
When?
well, because you said like I'm not likable. I'm already.
Okay.
Oh, they did?
So there's someone said like, oh, AJ's a very like honest person, and that's
I saw that.
endearing.
That's
like, so
appealing. Yeah.
That's an appealing.
Yeah, I am an honest person.
You're very honest.
Honest man.
Yeah.
And then Eleanor weighed in on you,
Who's Eleanor?
the girl we talked about last week.
Oh!
Yeah, she literally just watched the podcast, and we were talking on the phone before you guys got here, and she's like, "Hey, you know what would be fun? I think I'd like to argue with AJ. I think he'd be really fun to argue with."
Oh, really?
And she's like, "Not on the air." She's just like, "I feel like if I had a few drinks, I would really want to argue with him because he seems like he's fun to argue with."
But you see, here's the thing though, is I don't argue. Like if you say so, like if you argue with me just to argue,
You're not into it. It's got to be authentic.
it's got to be a real argument. Like
Well, I feel like she's probably not going to lie about an argument. It'll be something that you guys disagree on.
Yeah,
And
she'll
then she just
find
wants
it.
to-
She's not
yeah.
gonna manufacture an argument. She just thinks it'd be fun to argue with you.
right.
Yeah.
She didn't call you AJ. She called you Glasses Boy.
Glass.
Oh,
Well, you know,
I
she's-
call her
yeah,
Eleanor.
Yeah,
I thought I was
works.
Glasses Boy.
you gotta wear glasses more
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Good
have a
point.
dick,
And have a dick.
or at least
well,
identify
not all boys.
as,
yeah.
or identify as such.
Yeah.
And I don't think you identify that way. So, if you
don't.
do, I'll support you.
I don't know if
but-
I'd be into arguing with Eleanor because now I know. You shouldn't have told me that.
Yeah.
Because now it's just like I can tell like she's gonna try to pick a fight with me. I'm just like, you're just doing it just to do it now. And I'm just gonna like walk away.
Yeah, she's
That
really
one you
hot,
should've
so
said
when you
that.
see her,
So
you'll
that's
like,
how-
not care.
argumentative you are that you're like, I won't even argue with you if you want to argue with me.
Yeah,
Won't give her
I don't
the
know. I don't know how
satisfaction.
we'll
likable
argue
that
about
is.
arguments. Have we argued like hard? I don't think we've ever argued.
We've
hard.
had some definite times where we've
disagreed.
for sure. I don't think
Yeah.
we've like argued, but we've definitely volleyed back and forth over some.
I don't
some
think
topics.
I've ever made you really mad.
No,
But I think
just
you,
when you wear the fucking wig.
yeah,
really
you
mad when
made
that
me
happens?
really mad one time.
When did I make you mad?
When?
You made me really. I wasn't like shy. Like I was like mad. I was like hard texting at you when you
Damn.
wanted me to do the jokes on you show, and I just wasn't comfortable doing crowd work because I don't do it. And I don't like it. And then you like booked me anyway. I'm just like, don't book me. You're like, it's too late. You're on. I'm like, I'm not doing it. You're just like, no. I'm like, fine. I quit comedy. I quit doing stand up. So I actually went on Twitter and I like formally quit doing stand up comedy over it.
When was it?
Were you
was like 2
mad
years
at
ago.
me,
Okay.
or were you just afraid?
What?
No, I was mad. I'm not afraid.
But were you? Were you
could be
mad
both.
instead of being afraid? Because I feel like
No,
that
okay.
anger was just
So
you.
So it was you asking me. Okay, so when you initially asked me,
I love this.
it was I was not afraid but uncomfortable doing it because I don't do crowd work. I go up with my jokes. I go up armed every time.
But you are a funny person that can react. We do that all the time.
Yeah, I know. But like on that sort of a level, I'm not like an improv guy. I don't think that way. My brain doesn't work that way.
But
I
you
can have
do
a
now.
conversation.
It does.
Yeah, but I'm having a conversation with
And
you.
that's what you do with crowd work. And
Yeah,
that's
I
what
know.
I'm
But
trying
like,
to show
but there
you.
are times where I'm not funny. Okay, so let me
Have you
explain
been to
my
one of my
feelings.
crowd work shows?
I have been.
And you've seen...
I can't do that.
No, you can, because there's a lot of times during those shows where it's not funny.
I know, but I don't want to be that.
But that's how you get comfortable. You get comfortable with the silence.
Yeah, no,
and it's something that I feel like you could develop.
Right.
And
but
I
it's
think you
kind of
should.
like it's kind of like AJ, do you want to go, I don't know, fencing? I'm like, no.
And then he
No,
does it,
no,
and then he
because
makes you
I
go
don't,
anyway.
I don't know how to
Different.
fence,
Here's
but I
that-
also have no desire to learn how to fence.
But that's very different because you are in the realm of crowd work.
right, I understand that.
And I understand that you are a funny person.
Right,
And
I
so here's
recognize
what
it.
happens when you are in that back against the wall situation. You either sink or swim. So
And
if you go up and
I will
try
probably
it, and,
sink.
but if you try it and you sink, you go, but it wasn't as bad as you thought it
But
was
it's
going to be.
different. It's sink or swim's different when you throw somebody in the water who just doesn't know how to swim.
Nobody knows how to swim until they get in the water.
Yeah, but you have instruction. Like you have like a teacher. They're not just gonna let kids drown.
I'm a teacher. I'm not going to let you drown.
No, but that's not like what it is. Like I've seen, like you got to go and do it. Like I can't. Like okay. So let me just explain
have
the
to go.
array.
I can't weigh in
the-
because I don't
the
know. You
array.
keep looking at me
Let me just
for
explain
defense.
the
I don't
array
know.
of like what I said. So initially, when you asked me to do it, I said no. It wasn't because I was afraid. It was just I was uncomfortable. I didn't want to do it.
Got to get out of your comfort zone. That's what
Then-
makes you grow as a human and a performer.
Right.
You're a performer.
Okay, so initially it was just I was uncomfortable. I didn't want to do it. And that was that. Then when you said, hey, about a week later, you were like, hey, you coming? I'm like, coming to what? You're like, joke's on you, the crowd work show. I'm like, no. You're like, well, too late because you're on it. That's when I got mad.
Yeah.
Because you booked me when I said
When he
no.
said no.
Well,
Consent, baby.
comedy is different when it comes to consent.
No consent in comedy? Is that what you're saying?
There's no consent. Well, some comics definitely abide by that.
Well,
No, I just I maybe I misunderstood your no. I thought it's like no.
Do you have
Yeah.
receipts?
Yeah.
Let me see the text.
This
It
was
was 2 years ago.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
You probably got it.
This
No,
was
I
before.
got
This was
phones
before
ago.
the pandemic.
Before iPhones,
Yeah.
man.
This was pre-pandemic. But that was like the only time I was like ever mad, and I was like over it, and like
Do you want to do
day.
the crowd work show January 30th?
probably not. No. I was so
Did you do the show
And
that
he's, like,
he?
looking at
Hold
me.
on.
What's up?
Did you do the show that he booked you on?
No, I didn't do
Oh,
it.
you didn't go?
No, because I like legitimately went on Twitter and said I quit doing stand-up, and I literally didn't do stand-up for like 7 months.
Oh,
Well, but
damn.
also it was like right before
It was
everything
also
shut
right before
down.
everything shut down.
Yeah.
But had everything not shut down, I wouldn't have done stand-up. I quit stand-up out of spite.
It's not spite to me. It's spite against yourself.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that you should give a shot.
Maybe.
I really think you should.
Maybe, but not January 30th.
Okay,
I won't do
maybe
it January 30th.
February.
And don't book me.
We book fucking shows, man.
No. I understand. But like, I didn't say I would do it.
All right, well, I'm not booking you for January, but
Okay.
let me know
I will.
so that I can fucking book you.
Right. Okay.
And if you want to be booked on my crowdwork show, no. I don't know you. I'm not doing that.
I think this
I'm
is the first
doing
Do you
time.
it
want
for
to
him.
practice on me? Can I be the crowd? Will it work?
Yes,
Can
let's
I
try
just
this.
be the crowd?
Is this an exercise?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you guys should switch microphones, and you should.
Am I doing that? Oh, no.
No, because that's more of a stand-up
yeah,
microphone.
this is more of a stand-up mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna move seats, but
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can. Should I do this or am I in
Yeah,
the way?
that's good. Yeah.
Okay. So this is a crowd work person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's me.
Hey, and I'll introduce you. Please welcome your next comic to the stage, AJ DeCosimo.
Yeah. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Bill.
Hi.
Hi. I legitimately don't know what to do right
What
now.
do I do? Do I say it?
Right,
I
she
know
doesn't
it
know
should
what
be
to do
him.
either.
No, I think
You-
I answer,
But
right?
you
He
say
has
hi.
to
Yeah.
initiate,
He's
right?
got to
I
initiate.
gotta initiate. Oh.
Initiate.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey,
How's it going?
pretty good.
That's cool. What do you do for a living?
I work in the mental health field.
Hilarious.
freezing up, man.
Sometimes
All right,
sad, sometimes angry.
wait. You see a girl like Tommy.
Yeah.
You work in the mental health field.
Sure.
And then you go, but that's all you do?
Oh, is that... See, he's better at it than I am. But
I'm giving you some pointers.
Right, but that's all you do?
Because you're not trying right now.
No, I am trying.
I don't think you're
No,
trying.
I don't know what to do.
You-
I don't do that.
Okay, well, all right, then I'll give you some pointers, okay?
Okay.
So what you're trying to do is get them to put something up that you can, like you're looking for an alley-oop.
Okay.
So you have to ask them questions that you can react to
Okay.
and have something
Okay.
funny. And so like if I don't know Tommy and I assess all the stuff that I see about her, and she says I work in the mental health field, and I see that she's wearing knife
Scream
earrings
shirt.
with blood on the tips, I go, so you work in the mental health field and you have knife earrings with blood dripping off of them?
Okay.
What do you do? Encourage them to die? Like what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good. I
Yeah.
like that.
All right.
Bill,
okay.
you're a
so,
genius.
so am I gonna try again?
So you're using whatever they give you
Okay.
to create material in that moment.
Okay. Hi, Tommy.
Hey, AJ.
What do you do? I'm looking for an alley oop.
I work in
See,
the
that's not you trying.
Okay. That wasn't me trying.
That's not you trying. If you
That's not me
like,
trying.
yeah.
I
I'm gonna
work in the
legitimately try.
mental health field.
Okay. That's cool. What do you do in the mental health field?
Kind of like a caseworker type thing.
What, you work on cases?
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't know
You
what to
can,
do
you
with
can't
that.
think of that.
No, I do.
right.
I don't. That's not how my brain
All right,
works.
so you go. She goes, I work on cases, and you go, well, you're very beautiful, and it turns out I'm very mentally ill. Would you like to work with me?
Okay, but I don't think to go there.
And that's why I'm trying to show you that you could.
Okay, so am I doing it again, or can we stop the bit?
Keep going.
Okay.
Ask her a different question.
Okay.
Ask her if she has a boyfriend.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I do, but I also have a husband.
Oh, that's cool. What's their names?
See, that's funny.
See, but that wasn't. I was just
Brandon
doing it.
and Miles?
Oh, do they know each other?
They've met once.
That's cool. Do they like each other?
Yeah.
Who do you like more?
See, there you go. Boom, you got to laugh. You got to legit laugh. You can switch back microphones
Well, no,
now.
I want an answer.
I love them both. That was good.
All right.
So that's what you're doing with a crowd work show. You're asking questions, and so the way I do it is I will ask. I'll see someone, and I'll kind of know what direction I want to take it. But then you're just kind of flowing and like letting them set you up in whatever way. So whether it's something about their appearance or something about their job, or
Can I
whatever
just
the
ask
answer.
like out of left field questions?
That's the best thing to do.
Like, have you ever fucked your dad?
I haven't. He's dead.
Oh, good.
Yes.
And you go, and you can respond to
Yeah.
that and be like, "Oh, someone doesn't own a shovel."
Right. Or no, I just would be like, oh, thank God he's dead.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Necrophilia.
So it's definitely like you're just looking to out of left field questions is a great way to do it, because then
You can
the
do with
question
anything,
itself
right?
becomes a joke.
Okay.
So if you go on stage, you sit there for a little bit, let it be quiet, and then walk up to somebody in there and say, "Hey, have you ever fucked your dad?" You're gonna get a laugh right off of that.
Can I just go around to everybody asking them if they've ever fucked their dad?
If you want, but it's gonna get a little bit tiresome because everybody's gonna say
But
no.
it's that other rule of comedy where it's like if you keep doing it,
Right.
and you
the
commit
thing
to
is,
it.
if you want to do that, you can absolutely do that. And it could be that rule where, like a David Letterman thing, where it's like, it's funny, and then it's funny, and then it's not funny, and then it's funny again because you stick with it.
Yeah.
So it's just being willing to walk out on the edge. Like when people talk about edgy comedy, it really isn't, to me, about saying things that are controversial anymore. Edgy comedy to me is doing stuff that hasn't been done before, or saying things that haven't been said before. So like saying something that's, because there's been so much stand-up comedy now that going, against the grain on some political issue, it's been tread a bunch of times.
Yeah.
There's a blueprint for how to do it. You're going to piss off half the room, but the other half of the room's going to love you. It's not as edgy as it once was.
That makes sense.
To me, edgy is walking across hot coals and then stopping on them and saying, like, I'm going to dig my heels in on this situation that is absolutely ridiculous or that everybody hates, and then finding a way to make that funny. So that's, to me, what makes something edgy. Not just trying to say inflammatory things because you know they're inflammatory, but literally finding a way to make something that everybody across the board agrees to hate and then making them laugh at it.
That's kind of,
But it
I
doesn't-
like that way, too, honestly.
But it doesn't seem fun to me. Like the crowd work. Like it doesn't seem like I would have fun doing it.
Well, because you've only done it here,
Yeah.
but there is an adrenaline rush that happens when you're in the moment.
But I get that when I'm doing stand-up, too.
Yeah, so imagine if you go up there without a net and you're not relying on the jokes that you've pre-written, and then you say something funny and how
But
good
the
that
thing
feels.
that I like the most about stand-up is the actual crafting of my jokes.
Well,
I like sitting down and doing it.
but that's why I don't do just crowd work.
Right.
I like to craft jokes, but I also like the excitement of the in the moment situation.
Aren't you nervous that you're going to find a very boring person that has nothing interesting?
So about
But
the
that's on
questions
me
you ask.
to make someone that's very boring into someone that is funny.
Very excitable.
Yeah, so no matter what they say, you find a way to create something from that.
But I've
It's creating
never-
nothing it's creating something from nothing.
Yeah,
and
but
it's very
I've,
fun.
I've never been good at bringing out the best in people.
You don't have to bring out the best in them.
But that sounds like exactly what you just said.
No,
have to do.
you're not bringing out the
Only
best
for the
in them.
boring people.
You are creating something funny from something mundane.
But
Which,
I'm trying
which
to.
you are good at doing that.
Right, but I need time. I can't
Oh,
do it.
okay, you're-
I don't think that way.
But that's what I'm saying is what we do here
Yeah.
is a version of a crowd work show.
Right, but there are times where I just eat shit on here.
And that's what you have to be comfortable with a crowd work show.
Yeah.
Is sometimes you eat shit, but then you recover and say something funny. And it can be as easy as saying like something that doesn't get a laugh and you go, well, that was fucking garbage. I suck. And then they go, ha ha, because they're on your side. They want you to succeed.
Well, yeah, I know all that. It goes back to the I don't think it would be fun for me.
And
I don't
I'm
think I would
saying-
enjoy doing it.
And I'm saying it might not be, but you won't know that until you try it. So it's worth
He's
trying.
a dad figure.
Yeah,
Right
I
now.
guess so.
It's worth
the
trying.
dad's coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
for
but I'm saying
sure.
like, well, because like Mary hated doing crowd work, and then
I feel like she's good at it.
she's incredible at
Yeah.
it because she worked on that muscle because for a long time she was afraid of bombing or not getting over and stuff like that, and then she went like so the pendulum swings to like she went way too mean, and then she rang it back in because what you don't realize when you're doing a crowd work show is you're thinking way faster than you because of your adrenaline, because of the situation. You're thinking way faster than you realize. So when you say something and you feel like it took forever to get it out, to them it's just a pause. Even if it takes a second, like a full second seems like a fucking long time during a comedy show when you're like sitting in silence.
You're not selling me.
But when you say it and it comes out and it gets a laugh because they get that release because they're excited that you at least responded, whether it's a joke or you're just asking another follow-up question to try and find a joke, you relieve that tension.
Still
I
doesn't.
could
It's a lot of
see-
fun, man. It's a lot of fun.
It doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me. Like you do OnlyFans,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to do OnlyFans.
But that's not your
She's a performer.
but that's not your
She sets up
style of performing.
microphones. She sets up microphones and a camera. We're doing that now.
Well, that's
she
it.
shoves microphones in her
No, I
cunt.
didn't know that's not what I was doing.
So
Sorry, it looked like what it was that you were doing.
A string.
Yeah, that you can pull out.
Pull it
you,
out.
yeah, you might
No
want to
losing anything.
Yeah, you might want to wipe that down first. But there's no part of what I've explained to you as you going up there without pre-written jokes, talking to people and making them laugh, that sounds exciting to you.
No, not without pre-written jokes, because the reason why I do stand-up is so I can tell my jokes.
But this isn't necessarily stand-up.
I know, and that's why.
But
I don't wanna do it.
I get it. I
Okay.
understand.
I think you should try it once.
Are you OCD? Or
Maybe
like,
I will.
a little bit.
I'm very ritualistic about staying. Like
Because
I
I
think
can see
everybody
that-
kind
that
of knows
you don't
not
have
to
a
really
plan.
go near me before
Yeah.
I go on.
So I
Yeah.
kind of get it
No,
in the
that's-
sense that you don't have something planned either. Like
Yeah.
in a way, yeah. But I could see you
See,
not
like,
having something to
Here,
go off of.
here
You're
it's
like,
different. Like in your seat, I would probably be a lot worse.
Okay.
But I'm doing the show you're doing.
Right.
So you are essentially
leads.
you're captaining the ship. All I gotta do is just follow, and then maybe if you like drop it or if you drop it, I just have to show up and be funny then.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you're funny every
But
episode.
it's also it's.
I
fun-
have a moment every episode, but I couldn't carry 10 minutes of this show.
But
I
that's why.
couldn't do
But
it.
that's why I have an ensemble cast, because if I try to do a single
An ensemble
man
cast.
rant thing, like I wouldn't be able to do that every week.
Right.
I like there's people that can. Tim Dillon can. Bill Burr can. That's not what I can do. I can react to people, and I can present situations where I know we can come up with ridiculous and interesting ideas. Like you asking someone like, "Hey, if your dog turned into a hot chick, would you
Right.
fuck that dog?"
You could do that with every-
You can
yeah.
make that into 5 minutes with one person, and that can be your crowd work show. And you
Now
can use
you're
that
making
question.
Points. I'm sorry, I'm no good for it. You keep looking at me. For
No, I'm just sort of like
Save me.
I feel like you understand where I'm coming
No,
from.
I
in an-
listen. I
yeah.
understand that you're nervous and you don't want to do it, but I'm saying
It's more I
think-
don't want to do it than I
Okay.
am nervous.
okay. Well, I understand that
There's
you don't want to
both.
do it, but I'm saying that I think it's something that you could develop and would be worth a worthwhile skill for you, especially like you want to work at hilarities more, and you
Sure.
have to be able to think on your feet in those situations. Even if you're just doing your jokes, you still need to be able to react to whatever is going on.
But even when I'm bombing, I always get my next joke or the joke after that takes me out of it. Just because of the way I perform and the way I do it.
Right.
I've crafted something that it's I'm not saying I've never bombed, but for a one-liner guy, it's way harder to bomb than it is for a storyteller to bomb. Because if you're a storyteller,
I disagree.
well, just let me explain my sort of my rationale here. Because if you're a storyteller and you tell a joke about your kids or the zoo, and it falls, and if it falls flat, and the crowd's not responding to it, well, I got 3 more minutes about the zoo. I got 3 more minutes about the kids. If I go up and I tell a joke and it doesn't work, I got another one. I'm throwing fastballs every time.
I
So,
can see that.
You know,
from a
it's like I don't have to do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's like if you one joke doesn't hit, your next one might.
Yeah.
If I start into a bit, like if I start into my bit, it's on my album called Hero. It's a 5-6 minute long bit, and if they aren't into it, they're not getting into it.
That's what I just said.
Right, and so I'm saying like,
Yeah, you and I are on the same page here.
but you're saying
I said it's harder for a one-liner guy to bomb.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's
I
harder for a
misunderstood.
one-liner guy to bomb than it is for a storyteller.
Right, so you're afraid of bombing.
No, it's not that I'm afraid. We've all bombed.
Yeah.
Like that's part of it. But I don't know why I would put myself in this situation to do it. Like
To be a more well-rounded comic.
right, but I just care about my jokes. That's all I care about. I just
Okay.
care about my jokes.
You don't care about the craft and being able to just to do it at any level in any situation and be able to react to those situations.
I like telling jokes
Okay.
on stage to people.
Well, you're still telling jokes in
Right.
crowd work situations,
But-
They're just immediate jokes.
I like crafting it. I like sort of peeling something. I like working with the clay of it more. I like going like, here's an idea, and I want to turn this into a story.
it sounds like
I
it's
want
too
to take
fast-paced
people.
for you.
It's way too fast paced for me.
But what
For
you
your
can
taste.
do is so there's different ways to do art. You can be a sculptor and it takes years and years and years, but then you can also develop skills and do like the quick street sculpting or
Right, but both
that
are
stuff.
incredible.
Both are incredible. So if you have the ability, and I'm saying, like, if you do it once and you hate it, then don't do it again.
Right.
But if you've never done it, why wouldn't you give it a shot?
Because there are certain things like improv. That's comedy adjacent too.
It's not. Improv is different. That's acting that sometimes gets laughs.
Yeah, but
it
I mean,
really is. Improv is an acting skill, being able to.
No, I understand,
yeah.
but it's adjacent. It's very similar.
There's a team. There's a whole like other situation.
No, I know, but I don't have. This is kind of like the same thing. You're improving jokes.
You're improving jokes, but it's still a facet of stand-up comedy. Because with improv comedy, they're giving you a suggestion. You're acting out a scene.
Yeah, no, I know that.
So, like, and that's why I say it's more. That's actually closer to a stage play than it is to stand up.
Right,
Because
but it's not far away.
It's not super far away, but I'm saying.
Which is why I'm saying it's similar. It's just a little
I know, but I also
similar.
don't want to give improv any credit.
You don't like improv?
No, I'm kidding.
No, I like improv.
I like improv too. I like it when
cool.
it's done well, but it's also very hard to do well. But
Right.
the reason that the people that can do it well is because they've done it so many times and have become comfortable with it.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying with you, if you say like, oh, I don't like this thing, try it and
Don't knock it till you try it.
And then-
man.
and
I
see
feel like
how it
I'm
goes.
playing just the tip with Bill right now.
I'm trying to get you to put the tip in.
I know.
So put the tip in, see if you like it, and if you fucking hate it, never do it again. But do it once.
Damn. That
And if nothing else, it gets you on Hilarity's stage again.
Yeah, I know, but if I bomb on Hilarity's stage, I mean, I've done Hilarity's stage like quite a few times.
Right.
I like doing it, but I don't ever see a scenario outside of your show where I would have to do that much crowd work at Hilarity's.
I'm not saying you'd have to do that much, but you would have to do some because there are hecklers, there are people, and then it also just shows.
But I've dealt with hecklers. I've dealt with.
Again, I'm not saying you can't do that, but I'm just saying that it is. I think it will be more fun than you anticipate.
I feel like it's the vegan cheese thing again.
And you liked one of the cheeses.
I didn't hate one of the cheeses, but I wouldn't do
Right.
it again. And if I had to go back, I wouldn't have eaten the
I feel like
cheese.
this is your stubbornness.
Yeah.
No,
Right there.
well, it's part stubbornness. It's part like I
But
just
why-
don't want to do it.
But why the stubbornness?
Why the stubbornness about it?
Yeah.
Because it's sort of I'm sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I don't want to do it, but I'm having my friends go, "No, you'll like it."
I
I
didn't
didn't
say
say
that.
I like it.
I have
I'm
taken
saying
zero
You should
sides.
try it.
I'm saying you should try it.
I feel like I'm
Peer
upsetting
pressure,
Bill now.
baby.
I feel
Well,
like
yeah, you.
I'm not
I'm
upset.
upset.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
disappointed.
Well, because we have different goals. It feels like, and like, and this is what I
that's
want for you.
okay.
And yeah, maybe I'm getting into dad mode a little bit, but it's like I want you to be a comedian full time. I want you to be funny for a living. I think that would be great for you. And I think one way
thank you.
to
I
move
agree.
to move a step closer to that is to see if this is something that you could do or not do. And that's, it's just testing yourself and pushing yourself into an uncomfortable area to see how you react to it.
I feel like we need to bring somebody in for you to practice on that you don't know. Because you know me, and then
Maybe.
you're like, "Meow, meow, meow." I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, I
Like,
don't know.
you know
Maybe.
what I mean? Like,
I don't even think he
feel
needs
like
to practice.
He might.
I think it would be a good, first of all,
But if he's not
also,
in,
what if I add this to it? It's
Oh,
a great bit for this show.
Me doing the jokes on you.
Yeah.
you doing a heckling.
Me doing a heckle.
You heckle the.
You doing a crowd work show
I'm joking. I don't.
that's a storyline right there that we can do on the podcast.
I know, I understand, but there's a million things we could talk about on the podcast.
I know, but now this one is in the bloodstream.
It's
Or you can murder somebody and then tell us about it afterwards.
I feel
One
like
or the other.
Yeah, right there, like the look you just gives, like, well, I can just tell you what it feels like.
I know, I just don't. It's I don't know. It just seems like one of those things. It's just I'm not dying to try. I don't really want to. The only reason why I would be doing it is because you asked me to do it.
That's a great
fine.
reason to
When's
do
your
things.
birthday?
No, I said maybe.
February 16th.
Oh, so I would have to do it for his birthday. in
Yeah,
February.
just in time.
In February, do it for my birthday.
Why don't you just
for
do
my
it?
birthday?
Just do February one time. I'll come.
Yeah, we'll make it a show
use
event.
Me if somebody fucking sucks, you can just heckle me. I don't know why I'm thinking that you're heckling when you're doing it. It's kind of like heckling, I feel like.
Yeah, it's
you
kinda.
could heckle the
Yeah, it's crowd.
person.
But again, it doesn't have to be mean or anything like that. It's just interactions. We'd like a commitment from you.
You would like me to say
for
yes.
his birthday.
For my birthday, will you do the
30
February?
How old are you and me?
I'll be 40.
Oh, there we
Okay,
go.
I was gonna
40th
say 30 like
birthday.
6.
Well,
Nice.
thank you.
Nice.
I got called young man twice last week. And the
Aw.
second time I was with my friend Kaylee, and she saw my reaction to it, and she started dying. She's like, why did that offend you? I'm like, I have gray hair. Like, a lot of gray hair.
You got
Like,
a baby face though.
I know, but
40
it's
is young.
but it's not young
70,
man.
70 is young.
Sir, it makes sense. Young man, I'm not young man.
You're young.
You're not
and
young
a
man.
man.
I'm not young man.
40 is not old.
Mm.
Do we need to cut at all?
I think that we did like a whole episode
I know.
right here on
That's
this,
oh shit.
and I love it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I know you freak out sometimes when you're
No,
make sure it
like
doesn't
once
cut.
it's going, it's going. Like,
Alright,
and I have a new program now
Oh,
that works better, so
okay.
I'm very happy about that.
Cool.
You said 4
Alright.
segments. That's
Yeah.
why I asked.
Yeah.
So-
Well, 4 segments, but this one was almost 45 minutes.
Right. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
So
Did we talk 45 minutes?
almost.
That was
Yeah.
just about me saying I don't
This
want
was
to do
like,
it.
this was all
But it was-
about
it
you
was-
being mad at him 2 years ago.
Yeah.
This is how this started.
Unresolved issues.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So are you in or no?
I can't. I'm not giving you an answer now
not?
because then it's gonna be on camera.
Yeah.
Do you think I don't know what I'm doing?
Oh, so if I have to have an answer now, I have to have an answer now.
Only if it's yes.
Let me think about it.
All right.
Damn.
All right. Well, then we'll make this because we're recording 2 episodes
Right.
today.
Yeah.
So we'll make that part 1, and then episode 2. Maybe you'll think about
Maybe
it,
I'll
and
think about it.
you'll have an answer.
All right.
Because it would be great content for the show for us to have that arc of you not wanting to do it, then doing it, and then we can recap the whole situation, and some of our listeners could come out and show support.
No, I don't want them coming.
That's what we do this for.
No, I understand. Like, come see me tell my jokes that I know work.
Well, we'll do that
Come
too.
see me at my best.
We'll
Not
do-
when I'm
we'll do you
fucking
both.
trying something for the first
That's the thing
time.
is people like things without a net.
Both.
Yeah, but I don't like it without a net.
You're
You know,
so
yeah,
stressed
everybody
out.
likes acrobatics without the net, except the acrobat that fucking falls.
I feel like they like
and misses.
it. They're like, I'm gonna try this and fuck it, YOLO, as the kids say.
YOLO, as the kids say. Like me, the young man.
the young
Young
man.
man.
That wouldn't fuck his dog even if she was a hot chick.
Yeah.
You're so repressed.
Why would you do that?
I fucked your dog even though she's not a hot chick. I pumped her full of my hot, frothy.
See, you could do that.
See,
to a
and
crowd.
that's the kind of stuff you could say at the comedy show.
To a
and
stranger.
you get laughs.
Doesn't that
Big
sound
laughs.
better to
Why
say
don't you
that
do
to a
it,
stranger?
Tommy?
I'm not a comedian.
She has got none of the skills.
Right.
What do you mean she has none of the
Zero.
skills? She has some of the skills.
Absolutely none.
You're talking into a microphone right now.
This is not I'm not good at it. He told me to do it.
I
correctly.
literally have exactly the same amount of experience as she does at crowd work. The exact same amount of experience.
That's not true.
No.
Because you
Maybe.
said you've had to handle hecklers before,
Yeah.
and she has not.
You've never gotten a heckler on OnlyFans?
No, actually.
You've never had
not
nobody
good.
bash you on social media?
That's not the
Yeah,
same
you
as
have.
that's not the same as real life and like a real life interaction back and forth.
Yeah. Sorry, we're not the same.
But maybe we could include Tommy somehow and make it something. I'm not saying you have to do crowd work,
Yeah.
but you could just come up there and like
Absolutely not.
burp or something because that
I
would
could
get
do that.
that would get we'd get people traveling.
Yeah.
We get people traveling because
For a
that was
burp.
like the first 3 comments are like, "Where's the burp? Hey, we like when you burp. Don't get mad at me. We want
I'm gonna
you to
need
burp."
another drink
Okay.
to get
All
that.
right. So thank you for checking out this episode. It was not what we were expecting, but we really enjoyed.
Sorry.
I was talking. They're gonna get mad at me now.
No, they won't.
Yes, they always do. And I wanted to start with this, but you are in Ink magazine.
Yeah.
We'll start with it with the next episode.
Yeah.
I know, but I want to start with it this one. But like, we'll talk about it now. Tell us about your Ink Magazine thing.
Inked Mag has their CoverGirl competition going on right now. I'm first in my group right now. It's only the first day though.
Oh, there we
So
go.
for like the 16 days is the first round.
Okay, so
So
that'll
vote
be
for
first
me.
2 episodes. So the second episode, we'll talk about it right after
Yes,
that.
yeah. So please vote for me. The link is on my social. I don't know it off the top of my head.
At
I'm
Tommi
sorry.
LC. It's
Yep.
in her bio.
It is.
Click that link and vote for Tommi.
You have to have a Facebook for the free votes, but you can do it every day. Yay.
And you're like, oh, I don't have Facebook. Make a fake Facebook
Yeah.
to vote with her. And
Or
then
you
make
could pay
8
and not
more.
have a
Yeah, you can
Facebook.
pay.
You can pay.
Or you can make a fucking bunch of fake Facebooks.
Yes.
And I committed
Fraud.
fraud. I committed fraud. I have to tell you guys about that in the next episode. That's a teaser.
Love
We might
it.
have to start doing these back to back now.
I like that. Yeah.
All right. See you guys next week. AJ, got anything?
Subscribe to Weekly Humorist.
And then come see you do the Cronenwork show? Nope. We'll find out next episode. And thank you guys. We'll see you next week. And don't forget to check out the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS, The Buzzard. Bye.
Bye.